Okay, so topic for today is grammar. What is grammar? The rules and regulation of a language is called grammar. The rules and regulations of a language is called grammar. So what is grammar? The rules and regulations of a language is called grammar. किसी जबान के कवायद और ज़वाबित को ग्रामर कहते हैं. This definition contains two parts. One is rules and regulation, another is a language. इस तारीफ के दो हिस्से हैं. एक कवायद और ज़वाबित क्या होता है और एक जबान. So first of all, let me tell what language is. So I have already defined that language is a medium through which we can communicate our ideas, feelings, emotions and thoughts. So that will be the language. So now coming towards the point, language contains two categories. One is called the language, another is called a language. So what is the language? The language one's mother's tongue. Mother's tongue, for which grammar is not needed. What is mother's tongue? When you are going to learn through imitation. मादरी जबान वो जबान है जिसे हम इमिटेशन, पैरवी की वजह से हम सीखते हैं. थ्रू इमिटेशन, नॉट थ्रू ग्रामर. मादरी जबान के लिए कोई ग्रामर की जरूरत नहीं होती. मदर्स टंग नीड्स नो ग्रामर. बट अ लैंग्वेज, that is a second language or one's foreign language, maybe foreign language, maybe second language, for which grammar is needed. For which grammar is needed. So grammar is needed for a language. So in the definition, the rules and regulations of a language, not the language, not the language. Now we are coming towards rules and regulations. So rules and regulations started from alphabets. Alphabets make to make a syllable. Combine the combination of alphabet, that is syllable. Syllable makes a word. Word makes a phrase. Phrase makes a sentence. Sentence makes paragraph. And when we are able to write about a paragraph, to explain about a paragraph, it means that we have learned an English. रूल्स रेगुलेशन में क्या है? सबसे पहले हरूफ तहज्जी. हरूफ तहज्जी का ग्रुप सिलेबल कहलाता है. सिलेबल से वर्ड बनता है, लफ्ज बनता है. लफ्ज नामुकम्मल जुमला, इसके बाद पूरा जुमला और इसके बाद पैराग्राफ. So these are called rules and regulation. Here everything contains different rules and regulation. For example, when we are going to discuss alphabet, contains 21 consonants. 21 consonants and 5 vowels. 21 consonants and 5 vowels. Total alphabets are 26 in English. 5 consonants contain 8 sounds. 8 sounds will be there of 5 vowels. We have two kinds of vowel. One is called monophthong. Another is called diphthong. What is monophthong? What is diphthong? Monophthong, diphthong क्या होते हैं? दो किस्म के vowel हैं. Monophthong, combination of two vowels. Combination of vowels. Diphthong is well combination of vowels. What is the difference? The difference is in monophthong there will be no gliding. While we are pronouncing there will be no gliding. But in diphthong there will be gliding. For example, in monophthong we have a word clean. So here combination of two vowels E and A. But in diphthong we have combination of two vowels E A. But here is the word clean and here is clear. So clear there is a gliding. When there is a gliding it will call diphthong. When there is no gliding it will call monophthong. So total vowel sounds are 8. Total vowel sounds are 8. Same is the case of consonant. Some consonant are voiced consonant. Some are voiceless consonant. Some are sibilant. Some are nasals. What are voiced consonant? While we are pronouncing, they produce buzzing sound. They produce buzzing sound. Here at the back of your head, they will produce buzzing sound. जब हम इनको pronounce करेंगे, यहाँ पे buzzing sound महसूस होगा. That we will call voiced consonant. For example, B. The sound is ba. The sound is the sound of G. The sound of J. Then there will be buzzing sound, so they are voiced consonant. Voiceless consonant, for example, P, K, T. While we are pronouncing, there is no buzzing sound here. That we will call voiceless consonant. Voiceless consonant. Another consonant is sibilant. Sibilant are those, while we are pronouncing, they are producing whistling sound. सीटी की तरह आवाज पैदा करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एस, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक्स, दे आर sibilant. And nasals, when we are pronouncing, the air pressure goes toward the nose. For example, N, M, they are nasals. So these are consonants. Then we are going towards syllable. What is syllable? Syllable is group of alphabet which we can articulate through the single movement of tongue. लफ्ज का वो हिस्सा होता है जिसे हम जबान के एक दफा हरकत करने से अदा कर सकते हैं. मिसाल के तौर पर we have a word university. So this word contains 3 syllables. Uni, group of alphabets. Versi, group of alphabets. T, group of alphabets. So university, that is university. So that is syllable. This word contains 3 syllables. This word contains 3 syllables. Now we are coming towards important thing, that is word. What is word? It is very important in English. How we can define a word? Be in mind. Word contains 3 basic characteristics. Actually, they are the group of syllable, maybe a single syllable, maybe more than one syllable. But it will have 3 characteristics. It will have 3 characteristics. One character is syntax. Another character is semantic. Third character is phonetic. Word must have phonetics. Phonetics means way of pronunciation. किस तरह अदा करेंगे? लफ्ज जब अदा किया जाएगा तो लिसनर को समझ आना चाहिए. When we are pronouncing, some other person can understand what I am going to pronounce. That is phonetics. Word will follow the rules of phonetics. Verb will have a meaning. about semantic. It will have meanings. Word will have grammatical structure. Grammatical structure is called syntax. So what is syntax? Grammatical structure of word in a sentence is called syntax. Meaning of word in a sentence is called semantic. And way of pronunciation, that is called phonetics. So verb will follow these three characteristics. If a word has these three characteristics, we will consider it word. Otherwise, it will not be a word then. Otherwise, it will not be a word. For example, I am pronouncing a word bank. So when I am going to pronounce bank, you understood that bank is a place of business, financial for financial purposes. Bank is noun in grammar, so that is syntax. Bank has a meaning, it has a phonetic, it follows the rules of phonetics, so that is a word. Same is the case. We are writing a word in the same way, dank. So dank, we are pronouncing, but we are unable to understand what dank is. So it has no meaning and it contains no grammatical structure as well. So this is not a word. This is not a word because it does not follow three rules: phonetics, semantic, and syntax. So we will go ahead towards phrase, but first of all, word contain two classes. One is called open class, another is called closed class, and I will explain it in the coming lecture. Okay.